Hello and welcome everyone, this is Adam from Critical Impact Gaming, and today I'm going to be having another epic Wi-Fi battle for you, and I'm actually going to be showcasing the mascot of one of my favorite classic PokeTubers, Xenon3120, and that Pokemon will be Marowak. So let's get right on into this battle, hopefully you guys enjoy it. So my opponent's going to just start off with the Toxapex over here while I bring out my nice, cool, shiny Kamikaze. And I really love Talonflame. It really does suck that they nerfed its ability, because now I can't really use it effectively. I pretty much have to replace Brave Bird with dual wing beats, excuse me, but I mean the rest of the set is pretty much the same. I just have to be a little bit more careful with my HP here. So I am just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp because I know there's no way I'm going to be able to take this thing out without a little bit of chip here and there from Will-O-Wisp, and hopefully I can get up some Stealth Rocks later on. But either way, I know this thing has got the Regenerator, and it most likely has Recover, so I definitely need that Will-O-Wisp chip there. So I am just going to go out into my Manbear Pig because really there's nothing else that my Talonflame could do at this point. I could go for some dual wing beats, but it's not going to do anything, especially if it's physically bulky. So I really just don't want to mess around with that. I am just going to bring in the Manbear Pig now and kind of just threaten it out with a Earthquake. I do actually carry Substitute on this set. If you guys don't know, Substitute is my all-time favorite move ever. But I am just going to go ahead and click the Earthquake here. And just throwing it out. I'm not really trying to overtake too early in the game. He actually ends up staying in, which is huge for me because this does actually score a critical hit. Very nice. And another little fun fact about me, Toxapex is probably my least favorite Pokemon. I hate facing that thing, and for the very same reason I actually don't use it myself, just because I freaking hate it so much. But yeah, so I'm very glad that Toxapex went down super early in the game, especially giving me a lead. I don't have to deal with its regeneration shenanigans. I don't have to deal with any haze or scald burns or anything like that. But now he's going to send out his Azumarill, and I'm kind of screwed right here because the way I'm thinking, he's either just going to Aqua Jet me and probably take me out, or he's just going to try to set up a Belly Drum. Either way, I really don't want to have to deal with that. He could also go for like a Superpower. I know sometimes they carry Superpower, but it does look like he will just go for the Aqua Jet here. I think this is my physically defensive goat. So that's really not going to do too much. I mean, for a low base power move like Aqua, I guess it did a pretty alright amount. But he's just going to go ahead and switch out to his Ferrothorn, probably predicting me to go for Iron Head, but I'm a little smarter than that. Don't worry guys, I think I can handle this. I do lose a little bit of health from Life Orb though, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm just going to go ahead and full switch out of there, and I think I'm going to go out into my Kamikaze right here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so here comes out the Talonflame again, and I'm just going to throw out the same strategy with the Toxapex, try to get a little bit chip on the Ferrothorn because it's another threat that I will not be able to take out with like a single hit. I mean, obviously Flare Blitz will be able to do it, but I don't think he's gonna stick around with the Talonflame out like this. He's most likely gonna go back out into his Azumarill or another Pokemon, as you'll see the rest of his team in a little bit here. I don't want to reveal too much, but I do just fire off the Will-O-Wisp. Fortunately enough for me, I do connect, and that's just great for me. So now I'm thinking about going back out into either the Goat or go into my own Azumarill. As you can see, I'm kind of debating it here. I'm like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I was even thinking about going into my Dracosack, but I'm like, I don't wanna let my Dracosack die too early here. I do end up going into my own Peekaboo. I love that nickname. I get the poison damage, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna set the Belly Drum though, so that is just super terrifying for me. Even at +6 with a burn, he can still easily OHKO plenty of members of my team, like the Talonflame. He could probably OHKO the Mamoswine with the Aqua Jet as well, and if he uses something like Play Rough, he can probably solo the rest of my team. So I don't want that to happen. So we're actually running the same set, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for my own Play Rough. Luckily, I do barely outspeed. I'm not sure if it's a speed tie or what. I really don't remember what my EVs were on the set, but he does just barely survive. He hits his own Play Rough there. Kind of sucks for me, but it is a double down thanks to that burn damage. So thank you, Peekaboo, you did your job. Right now, I'm just going to go out into my mum right here, the freaking Marowak star of the show right here. But honestly though, I do believe it would have been at least a better option from my point of view to go back out into Talonflame so I could just threaten them out with another Will-O-Wisp like I've been doing the entire game so far. But I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Mum over here, get the poison damage from that one layer of Toxic Spikes, and I'm going to go for the Substitute. So yeah, 2 of my Pokemon in this team have Substitute. I think my Dragon Bolt might actually, I can't remember it set off the top of my head, but it might have Substitute as well. So yeah, definitely my favorite move here. He's going to take a minute or two to decide what he wants to do, but I'm going to set up that Substitute. I think he either goes for Leech Seed or Stealth Rocks right here. Yeah, Leech Seed. So he's probably thinking he can go ahead and set up another hazard, being, you know, Stealth Rocks or maybe Spikes if he has it, and then just take me out with like a couple Power Whips or something like that. I'm definitely positive that he didn't expect me to have the Focus Punch here. He probably thought he could tank like 2 or 3 Earthquakes before going down, but no. Let's watch his magic. Boom! Absolute destruction. Oh, I love Focus Punch. It's not very often I get to use it because, I mean, it is a super difficult move to actually pull off, especially when a Pokemon doesn't have Stab, you know, a fighting Stab. But it's always super fun, and I just love it too. But yeah, if you're kind of unfamiliar with my videos, I've always been the kind of guy to bring really obscure stuff to more meta games. Like, who's gonna think to bring a sub-punching Marowak to basically an OU battle? Also, there's this Kyurem set that my friend handed to me. It's a light clay dual screen set. It still has max speed and special attack, but I don't know, it's just really fun sets like that I love to use. So he's going to bring in his Venusaur here and go for the Energy Ball. Good thing for me he doesn't have the Giga Drain because that just increases survivability, as I do just fire off an Earthquake, and that actually does massive damage considering you know, it's a Venusaur. These things are usually pretty tanky, and that's only a neutral hit. So I am going to go down to 19 HP with the poison damage. I'm kind of thinking maybe he's just going to go for another Energy Ball. Maybe I could go out into the Goat or Kamikaze. And I'm like, nah, I should really just sack the Marowak at this point. But he goes for the Sleep Powder, and Bill Cosby is going to get bonked and go to horny jail over here with a knockoff. Sorry, Mr. Cosby, you can't put anyone to sleep here today, so I am gonna finally go down after a long goodbye with that poison damage. That was just so funny. Marowak actually took down 2 Pokemon that should have been able to easily handle it. So I'm just going to go back out into my lead here, because why not? He only has 2 Pokemon left as to where I have 4. He does reveal to me that he has the Cinderace, and honestly, I'm not really sure what the thing wants to do. I'm guessing either Bounce or a Gunk Shot. So I'm just going to go ahead and get off the Priority Stab Dual Wing Beat here. Hopefully it does connect and doesn't miss, because I really have that kind of bad luck a lot. To where, you know, super important moves like that will just miss and cost me the entire game. So he's kind of debating what he wants to do here. As you can see, I do go for the Dual Wing Beat, so that means he did not go for the Sucker Punch because his priority outspeeds mine, since he does have a higher base speed. I'm actually not sure if he has higher base speed. I think Talonflame might. It's just I'm running Adamant, not Jolly. So he does reveal the Bounce right here, and I'm kind of debating whether I want to stay in or not. I am at full, but I'm not really sure if I can take a Bounce from a Stab Cinderace here, because he could be Choice Band, he could be Life Orb, he could be Heavy Dew Boots. I'm not really sure at this point until right now, where he does reveal that he loses some HP from the Life Orb. So at this point, I do go for the Flare Blitz, taking him out. So since it's no longer a resisted hit, because he's a pure Flying type, thanks to his ability Libero. So that brings me down to an amazing 1 HP. And he's going to bring out his last Pokemon, being the, I think this thing's called Lurantis. I haven't really seen it too much, but I think it's called Lurantis. I do believe I clicked the Dual Wing Beat here. Honestly, I probably should have just gone for like Roost or something to increase my survivability, since I am at 1 HP. But I honestly thought this would kill, but he does live with a little sliver and a red, and he gets off a berry. I think, what is that? What berry is that? Speed Fell? Huh. Oh, okay, I get it. It's because he's contrary and, gotcha. I think he messed up his set there, because he didn't get the speed boost, he actually got the speed drop, so, I don't know, that's weird. What was it, a Slackberry that? Yeah, I think it's Slackberry that increases your speed. I think he messed that set up. But either way, it doesn't really matter to me because I can outspeed him one way or another with my Dracossack. This thing is super duper fast. I just wanted to bring it out because I haven't showed it off at all. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that poison with my Lumberry and take it out by yeeting one of Dracopult's kids at him with the Dragon Dust. Okay, so this is a U-turn set, it's not my substitute set, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Wi-Fi battle. If you liked the content, make sure to press that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more epic Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. And have a nice day, everyone. Bye.